Good morning. Here's the news at 10. First, the highlights. All Progressives Congress Southwest Zone launches e-registration hands-on device application. Federal government seals $500 million World Bank loan to boost agriculture. On the foreign scene, over 60 people die as Typhoon Kalmeji wreaks havoc in Philippines. And in sports, Confederation of African Football expands Women AFCON to 16 teams. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. The All Progressives Congress APC has flagged off its e-registration hands-on device application of Train the Trainers for the Southwest Zone. Speaking during the event as Lagos House Marina, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said the development is aimed at capturing all registered APC members in a database for planning and development. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by his deputy, Obafemi Hamzat, said the party, under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu, is leveraging technology to ascertain the population of the political party in the country.
This training, it is key. We should populate it down. Let's do the database. And I'm sure that we'll keep many intentions after.
While unveiling the e-registration Train the Trainers program, the APC National Secretary, Ajibola Bashiru, urged all APC members to take advantage of the e-registration at the grassroots, with a call on the trainers to be focused and cascade the knowledge gained to others.
So our pattern is doing creditably well, but we must not give our mouth to the trainer. We must continue to mobilize and educate people that the renewal agenda is to ensure that we have a better today and a much better tomorrow for the oncoming generations.
Earlier, the APC chairman in Lagos, Cornelius Ojelabi, emphasized the importance of accurate record keeping and data management as key components of contemporary party administration, noting that the exercise would further deepen democracy.
This program is also an avenue to show everyone that we are a very organized and capable people who believe in doing things right and meeting the needs of our people. Our leaders have tried to make it easy for everyone to register and be part of the progressive family that is working hard to bring Nigeria back on track.
The event was attended by representatives from Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ondo, and Ekiti states, as well as the chairman of Conference 57, Sheson Olowa, and other local government chairmen in Lagos State. Kano State government has commended Lagos State government for its achievements in transforming this transport sector. The praise came from Kano's Commissioner for Transportation, Haruna Dederi, during a study tour of Lagos transport system by officials of the Kano State Transport Authority, KASTA. Dederi described Lagos as a model for organized urban mobility in Nigeria, citing successes in infrastructure development, technology integration, public-private partnerships, and initiatives like the BRT system, Lagos Traffic Radio, inland waterways, rail integration, and the Lamata Transport Master Plan. He said the visit is part of Kano's strategy to develop a modern, efficient, and sustainable transport system. Receiving the delegation, Lagos State Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, who was represented by Permanent Secretary Olawale Musa, pledged full support and collaboration, noting that both states face similar challenges due to large population and growing transport demand. Two suspects have been arrested in connection with the train derailment incident which occurred on the Warri-Itape Railway in Agbo, Delta State over the weekend. The Nigerian Railway Corporation (NRC), in a statement signed by the Managing Director, Kayode Okwefa, identified the suspects as Mudansuru Mutari and Blore Kokori. Okwefa said the suspects are currently being interrogated by the police in Delta State and will likely be transferred to Abuja, where they will give more details as to the sabotage that caused the derailment of the train. The NRC boss commended the Railway Police Command and Community Security Networks for their swift and coordinated response, reiterating the corporation's zero-tolerance policy on vandalism. Okwefa confirmed that the derailment and full restoration of the affected portion of the Warri Itape track were completed on Sunday, November 2. He also reassured that following the inspection and operational audit, normal train operations on the corridor will resume today. Okwefa said the agency remains committed to maintaining the highest standards of safety and reliability while also intensifying surveillance, deploying advanced security technologies and strengthening community engagement along all railway corridors. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has secured a $500 million loan facility from the World Bank to accelerate growth across Nigeria's agricultural value chains, in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for food security and rural industrialization. Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, said the loan would catalyze the growth of Nigeria's agricultural ecosystem. Kyari, who made this known during a courtesy visit by a World Bank delegation led by the head of the Agriculture Value Chains for Growth, Hardwick Ichale, said the facility would help close long-standing gaps in smallholder farming by enhancing connectivity across the agricultural ecosystem. He said the World Bank's $14 billion six-year AgriConnect initiative aims to link farmers, processors, markets, and financial systems, ensuring stronger value chains, expanded agro-processing capacity, and improved rural livelihoods. In his remarks, the World Bank's head of delegation, Hardwick Ichale, said the Agriculture Value Chains for Growth project would unlock Nigeria's agribusiness potential by improving productivity, creating jobs, and promoting inclusivity. The federal government has commenced moves to modernize Nigeria's police training institutions as part of efforts to build a 21st century police force equipped with modern skills and technology. Enugu State Governor Peter Mba, who chairs the National Economic Council Committee on the Overhaul of Police and Security Training Institutions, announced this during the inspection of the Police Training College, Ikeja, Lagos. The visit is part of a nationwide assessment of security training facilities. Mba said the exercise followed President Bola Tinubu's October 23 directive to the NEC to submit within 1 month a blueprint for the renovation of all police and security training schools, after expressing concern over the poor state of such facilities nationwide at the 152nd NEC meeting. According to Mba, modern policing requires contemporary tools and methods, and training must reflect the realities of artificial intelligence, robotics, and other advanced technologies. Mba noted that President Tinubu considered the initiative urgent, adding that the goal was to restore professionalism and confidence within the nation's security services. Now to foreign news. At least 66 people have been killed while hundreds of thousands fled their homes as one of the strongest typhoons this year ripped through the central Philippines. Authorities say Typhoon Kalmegi has flooded entire towns on the most populated central island of Cebu, where 49 of the fatalities were located, with another 26 others missing. Videos show people sheltering on rooftops while cars and shipping containers have been swept through the streets. The official death toll includes 6 crew members of a military helicopter that crashed on Mindanao Island, south of Cebu, after it was deployed to assist in relief efforts. The typhoon, locally named Tino, has weakened since making landfall early on Tuesday, but has continued to bring winds of more than 80 miles per hour. In our sports, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has expanded the Women's Africa Cup of Nations from 12 to 16 teams. The expansion will begin from the 2026 edition, which will be hosted by Morocco. CAF said the expansion reflects its broader vision to strengthen women's football and promote inclusivity across the continent. The new format is expected to enhance competitiveness and provide more opportunities for nations to showcase their growth on the African stage. 12 countries, including defending champions Nigeria, have already booked their place in the competition. They have been joined by 4 best-ranked teams according to the current FIFA Women's World Cup world ranking, among those eliminated in the final qualifying round. The WAFCON 2026 finals will run from March 17 to April 3, 2026. It will serve as the qualifier for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. That is our news at 10. Just before we go, always check your mirrors before changing lanes or making a U-turn. Blind spots can hide approaching vehicles or motorcycles. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered 1,005 vulnerable women? Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered 1,050 vulnerable women and indigent residents in the state with various working tools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, try the highlights of the major stories. The All Progressives Congress (APC) has flagged off its e-registration hands-on device application of Train the Trainers for the Southwest Zone. The federal government has secured a $500 million loan facility from the World Bank to accelerate growth across Nigeria's agricultural value chains, in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for food security and rural industrialization. We also told you that at least 66 people have been killed while hundreds of thousands fled their homes as one of the strongest typhoons this year ripped through the central Philippines. And in sport, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has expanded the Women's Africa Cup of Nations from 12 to 16 teams. The expansion will begin from the 2026 edition, which will be hosted by Morocco. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbolagun. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.